A few years ago, I said to myself, you know what? I've got a pretty good story. I've been in business now for 30 years, and I've had some successes, and I've had some failures, and I want to share my story with other aspiring small business people, right? Small business people could be one chair, it could be 40, could be a dentist office, could be a veterinarian, could be a bowling alley, who knows? And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to go do this. And I told my mom, I'm going to do this story, and I want to tell our story. Are you cool with that? She goes, yeah, I'm cool with that. I said, okay, so we're going to do it. So I'm like, okay. I have no idea how to write a book. So how am I going to write a book? So I got on the trusty internet and I started poking around. I said, where are the help you write book dudes? So I find these guys that's what they do. They help you take your material, put it in book form, and then help you set it up and take it to the market. I'm like, okay, well, where are these people? So I find them. So I fly into the city. I rent the car. I got hundreds in the plane fare. I got hundreds in the hotel. I rent my car and I drive over there and I pull up in front of the office. I'm on the street parking and the office building is right here. And I'm thinking, okay, this is a moment of truth. Okay, I'm going to get out of the car and go do this. And I turn the car off and I open the door and I put my foot out the door. And about that time, the most monumental hurricane of self-doubt poured on me like I've never experienced in my whole life. Who do you think you are? You gonna go tell people how to do business? Mr. Hairdresser, beautician boy? Who do you think you are? Are you worth $100 million? Are you freaking Steve Jobs? You get your ass back in that car, boy, because you are unqualified to go write any book, to tell anybody about anything, ever. I'm out of here, man. And I stopped, and I had to say to myself, wait a minute. You got to start believing what you're teaching, Benny, because you always say go for it. And I'm pretty accomplished by this point. I've been doing this for a long time. So I turn the freaking car off. I open the door again, and I get out, and it still took me another 30 seconds maybe to get out of the car. You see, the stories your mind will tell you is immense, and it's all false. The stories your mind will paint, that picture that we allow to be painted in our head, can be so devastating to us sometimes. And it happens to all of us, no matter where you are in your career, no matter how much money you have in the bank. Self-doubt and those stories will always show themselves, and you have the ability to write your own stories. So I close with this. When you're thinking about doing a styling lab and you're scaring, your heart's beating like a million, get out of the car. Right? When you're thinking about putting in a training program and you're afraid that if I try to do this, my people might quit, or if I try to do this, my customers won't, get out of the car. Anything that you think about and that stuff gets on you, get out of the car. Okay? Mm-hmm. Peace out. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Now get out of the car.